Easy guys, it's Andy from AMOSS here. Welcome to our SampleGenie tutorial. What I'm going to talk to you today is a little bit about bass and our processes as to how we go about making our sounds. What I want to start with, and I'm loading up massive right now, but what I want to start with saying is we're not big on synthesis. We never really have been. A lot of our bass is made purely from audio manipulation and just processing and constant resampling. But in the case of this, I'm going to just start off with using a sound I made in Massive. Gives you a little bit of a look at how to just make a very basic kind of sound. And then what I'm going to do from there is resample. I'm going to process and layer and go into a little bit more resampling and just showing you a few different techniques that I'm using. I wouldn't even call them techniques. They're very basic, just processing ideas to bring new levels to what can be starting points of very basic sounds and bringing them up through different ideas. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off just making like I said, basic sounding Massive. Gonna load up two oscillators, both set to the sine and square wave setting. Going to feed them both through to just the filter 1, which is just set to a low pass 4. Bring the cutoff and resonance up, bring both the amps up. So bring up our master as well. Find a note I want. Then from there, I'm going to add a little bit of an LFO to the oscillators, a very tiny amount. Just start with 50, so 50 plus on the bottom on oscillator 2, 50 minus 50, or 0.50 I should say, on oscillator 1. So yeah, that's the starting point. Bring up my wavetable positions on both. 50 is probably a little bit extreme, so I'm going to bring it down to about, let's say, 15 on either side in there. Very basic. Gonna add a bit of grit. Yeah, I'm gonna add a bit of grit just for our using. Let's just use the classic tube for now. Adding a bit of just warmth. And what I'm aiming for here is just to get a sound that's kind of covering pretty much the majority of the spectrum in terms of the sound, in terms of bass, in like lows, mids, and highs. Gonna bring a bit of sine shaper in. Just curve that envelope a little bit. It's a bit smoother coming in. Bring our master down so it's not clipping, because there's nothing worse than digital distortion. Gonna just set this to mono. This is gonna stop it wobbling around, so you haven't got as much fluctuation in the volume. Add a bit more drive. Add a bit of drive on the sine shaper because I didn't add any. Go with the browner tube. Got a slightly nicer distortion. play a little bit around with the phase. All I want to do is just bring want to add a few different sounds to it, because what we're looking for here is just a sound that, again, like, encompasses the whole kind of frequency spectrum, but also has a bit of movement to it, because where we're going next into audio, you're not going to be able to do anything else. So I want to get something that's got a little bit of variation in it. So let's just create like a 5-second loop. I'm going to use the note of F. It's a good note. Where are we? So that's our note there. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to resample. Ignore these channels, I'm not using them, and ignore this group as well. Sorry, this is from an earlier attempt, but yeah, so I'm gonna set a resample channel. Basically what this is doing is this is just going to record whatever's coming through the master channel. I'm pretty sure you can do the same kind of thing in Logic, but if not, just bounce it down to audio, just create a sample, and bring it back in. In this case, I'm just going to quickly record it in. So just got my loop there. I'm going to get rid of massive. And now we start with the chop-in and processing.